that how you get ready?
Gotta get a little rub down.
Look, I did not come here to get rubbed down. All right, that's not why I
Rub down? Rub down.
I said rub down.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Vinny said the other one though. That's what makes it
Why
kind of
does
weird.
this always happen to us?
I don't
Why
know.
can't we just have
This isn't gonna make it in the video.
Yes, it is.
Well, what has,
That's totally opening the video.
what has 4 doors, 4 race seats, 6-cylinder turbo engine, a bunch of horsepower, and a really good driver behind it?
We don't know.
He used to drive an E46 M3.
He used to drive an FC before that.
Exactly.
Let's pan over real quick.
Hey.
Yo, what's up, bud?
He was
What's
talking
up,
about how
man?
You're a BMW guy, and I'm like, actually, my friend here used to drive FCRX7s, one of the best cars ever made.
But then he moved over to the ultimate driving machine, an E46 M3.
Because people don't pay people to drive FCs. That's just ask me how I know.
Are you serious?
What the hell did you bring us today?
This is an F30 with a B58.
What is an F30? For all the people out there that don't know, I know what it is. So,
I don't know.
the E chassis has
Evolved
been
to
the
an
best.
F
Now,
It's not an F chassis.
the E chassis has matured into an F chassis now.
They call it 3 Series now.
Yeah, but Hurt didn't understand that, so he would just call all 3 series E series.
They gave him an E36 and he was like, yo, E-chassis
E chassis
We're
are
like,
sick.
What did you just say?
Tell me how it doesn't make sense.
It makes sense. We call them that now. It's fine.
Wrong.
But you said it's got a B58, which is the Mark V or A90 Supra engine. I mean, it's got there's a titanium triple stack hanging out right here. All right, so what are we looking at? This is a B58. Clearly, you've changed it quite a bit because it no longer has direct injection. You went to port style injection.
Exactly. So the block itself is stock. It's got like 40,000 miles on it.
Stock
And
internals too?
Stock internals. We got SuperTech valve train in it. Then it's stock alternator, water pump. We actually have a different BMW power steering pulley on it because this engine doesn't come with a mechanical pump. It's got an electric rack.
Oh, okay.
With the WiseFab kit, basically it converts to an E92 rack. So that way we can run the hydraulic stuff on it.
This is a test of the emergency advertisement system.
5X entries. Hoonigan.com. CarCaneSupply.com. 5X entries. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5X entries to win this GTR. Good luck. Have fun.
We see this big old turbo here. What
Yeah.
type of power does this thing make?
Right now it's just under 700 wheel with, like I said, bone stock internal. So it could probably make more, but you know, we're running it at demos and want it to live a while. So, and it rips with 700 horsepower.
Oh, I bet. What transmission's in this?
It's a Samsonas 5-speed sequential.
All right. Okay. What does the car weigh?
The car itself is right around 3,000 pounds.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big
and like
new
that.
sedan. I thought this would be way heavier.
It's still like all steel.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not mega chopped up, it's not carboned out. Like,
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Did you have to modify anything crazy to fit this motor in, or it's like this is pretty much what came stock, so it was like
Yeah, we
pretty
actually,
easy?
so I made new engine mounts for it that move the engine back and down about 1.5 inches each way. More clearance up front if you crash. Also just getting the weight lower and further back helps a bunch. So we did that, and everything else, like chassis wise, is pretty stock. We cut 1 inch or so off of here just to get clearance for the turbo and that pipe. But this is all like stock stuff here.
And you like documented this whole build, right?
Yeah, actually we have a whole video series on it on the FCP Euro YouTube page. And I think we've got like 4 or 5 episodes out now and another couple dropping soon. So yeah, from basically getting the car stock and turning it into this thing.
I can't believe that you bought like a beautiful stock car just off marketplace. That's amazing.
You got to think about it though. Would you rather start with a?
It's probably better to start with a nice car.
Yeah. Hey, I try to start with nice cars too. My GS only had 250,000 miles on it when I started that build.
Well, this thing looks pretty hard, man.
Really
What's up
does.
on the outside? I mean, these are definitely wide fenders, whole kit.
Yeah, it's a Street Fighter LA body kit. It's actually, they designed it to be molded in, but we riveted it on. It still looks really
Yeah, it looks
good.
really cool.
Yeah.
What size tire are you rocking in the back? That thing is chunky.
Yeah, it's the same things we run on the FD car. So it's a GT radial. It's a 295 40 18.
I mean, the 40 is a big tire, too. Like, not only is it wide, but it's tall.
Yeah, and we actually get a ton of grip out of the tire because it's tall.
Do you like how it drives?
I do, you know. We built the car, thrashed to get it done, dynoed it, put it in the trailer, and drove straight to Michigan. I didn't even test the car. I didn't even do a burnout. So we unloaded it off the trailer and just
Wait. Fresh off the trailer, right out of the box.
right out of the box.
And beat on it.
Not
All
even
weekend
the
long.
burnout.
Amazing.
Yep.
Dude, that's
Amazing.
That's a good build.
And your builder.
That's a good build.
I did that once. It didn't go the same.
Can we pop the trunk, or do we just see everything from the top?
Yeah, so everything is basically here. So back here it's just empty. And we stuck the radium fuel cell in here. It's nice and tucked out of the way and keeps the weight kind of in between the tires.
Oh, so you have, it's got all of the pumps inside, right?
Yeah, everything's
That's pretty,
internal.
like these wiring, the power stubs.
Yeah, technical term.
Power stubs.
You're a power stub for sure.
I just put a radium surge tank in my FD, and it's got power stubs on it, and I did it myself.
power stubbed yourself?
I don't like it as a verb.
That's a
Do you want to power stub me?
Let's go on to the next thing.
Watch out, I'm pulling off the track.
Wow, the aromas. Stings the nostrils.
And the one thing about like turbo cars, it sounds so unassuming.
Yeah.
Like, it's got variable valve timing and stuff, right? So like, it just idles like a stock ass car.
Yeah, I think so. It has like, when I first started it up, I was like, oh, it sounds like it's missing. But I think it's just the size of the exhaust and how far apart like the pulses are. But as soon as it revs up, it sounds really good. That perfect ratio when you hear that.
It does. It sounds like it has a miss, but
Yeah, these titanium pipes.
Smell that ignite though?
I love seeing the smoke shoot upwards out of his exhaust.
All right, it's warmed up now. What are we gonna do?
Dang. Oh, that thing gets down.
Rips, yeah.
Wow.
Me? Or you?
Hop in there.
This thing's still good to go? You gotta let it cool down.
It's ready to go.
I just love the sequential clunk into first. It's like the cool, I mean, not you probably don't care anymore because you've done it forever, but
No,
us plebes,
Yeah,
that's the coolest
like
shit ever.
Raw race car.
Dude, so good. Man, they ain't even breaking a sweat. 210?
Dude, it's cool. It's happy.
God damn. This is why you got a rear mount radiator and everything.
Exactly.
Jesus. Well, Bill, one dickhead sedan, man. Nice job.
Thank you. That's
Oh yeah.
it's been a lot of fun.
This thing is sick.
That's a big car. It's a lot of grip. For that noise alone, overall shred score 47.
I'm a man of class. Anyone who comes here and gives us a smoke show, automatic 69.
I'm gonna go 43.
Kind of represent for the BMW boys. I'm gonna give him a 61. Dude,
Oh God.
With the cover.
with the cover. It's basically a brand new car.
Gotta send him a video of you peeling that off.
You want to make that right now? Hold on, let's get the shot. He's gonna be so bummed.